Hello and welcome, Denver, Colorado, from a very chilly and rainy outside to the very cozy and warm Denver Coliseum for Grade 8 5A state quarterfinals matchups. We got a full day of basketball for you, ladies and gentlemen, on the NFHS network, beginning with the Fossil Ridge Sabercats going against the Legacy Lightning. Fossil Ridge, they're going to be in the white and black stripes with forest green highlights. Legacy, they're going to be rocking the blue and gold stripes, and both these teams coming in hot off of their Sweet 16 matchups last week. We got a good one in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. Up at the middle, it's Cooper McMillan and 23, Jack DeBell. Beginning this game off is going to be the Fossil Ridge Sabercats, moving right to left on your television screens, moving quickly here to get the first basket of the game. Moving back down the other way now is Legacy, led by Devin Sayer. He's going to be one of your starters there for Legacy. Other starters, Christian Ringy, Ethan Wise, JC Stelling, Jack DeBell, and Bryce Spradling. Legacy moving the basketball around here, trying to get things moving quickly and get these games over and done with. Both these teams looking forward to a potential Final Four matchup coming up later this week. Nice mid-range J there. That's going to be shot by JC Stelling, bringing it down 2-2 now. Quick shot here from Fossil Ridge, and he's got it. Dominic Leone showing off the quick handles and not afraid to look for the easy basket up against this Legacy squad. Legacy now trying to answer. Nice fake shot. Can't find anything in the paint. Looking for some help around the world. Legacy bringing it back closer on your screen. Driving to the paint, no go. Fossil Ridge tightening up the defense here. Legacy finally having to set up a play. That corner shot just rimming out. Rebound grabbed by 32, Nick Randall. Coming back now is Fossil Ridge. Fossil Ridge, their starters, Brock Mishak, Ty Brown, Dominic Leone. Oh, nice rebound there. Grabbed by number 24, Colin Hayes, another starter, and Nick Randall rounding it back out for Fossil Ridge, grabbing that bucket there. Quick rebound. Legacy can't get that one to fall. Fossil Ridge moving quickly while they have a chance. Open shot, he doesn't want to take it. Legacy doing a great job getting back. Jack DeBell on defense. Setting up the screen is Randall. Moving up around him is Mishak. Mishak not finding anything. He's looking for his teammates now. Legacy tightening up their defense with the score 4-2 here. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Fast-paced basketball here as Fossil Ridge just going in with a nice little layup. That's going to be Dominic Leone. Legacy now moving quickly with the basketball, trying to answer. That layup doesn't quite get it, and here comes Fossil Ridge down the other side of the court. Moving quickly, going for the alley. You got it! Excellent setup there. Dominic Leone finishing it off. Legacy now trying to move quickly. Got to answer here, down big, 6 points. Nice little run here from Fossil Ridge. Legacy looking for the heat check. A little bit in trouble, trying to pass it out. That's Jack DeBell with the basketball, putting it back to Devin Sayer. DeBell now with it once again, throwing it into the paint. Nice layup. It's going to be Joey D for Legacy. Mishak looking to take it himself. No, passing it back to Ty Brown from downtown. His friends call him Tyler, though, the junior from Fossil Ridge. 11-4 now, Fossil Ridge with the lead. Legacy looking to set up a play, get some points up here on the board, moving good with the basketball. That three just missing, and a good rebound there by Brock Mishak. Moving quickly, sees his big down the court. Oh, layup block. Great job there by Cooper McMillan of Legacy, getting the nice little block there. Got a timeout called. Legacy. Our score 11-4, 4 minutes, 17 seconds here to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back on the NFHS network. Welcome back to the Denver Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the NFHS Network, and we've had some fast-paced basketball. I haven't had a chance to introduce myself or my crew. My name is Cole Smith. I'm your play-by-play announcer for this evening. My board operator, Tyler Schaefer. My camera operator, Zach Johnson. My excellent crew of two, just working hard, making me look good here at the Coliseum. And we got some excellent grade 8 basketball here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you could join us on a chilly Denver Saturday. Legacy coming in off the timeout with the basketball, looking for a quick shot. Got it! Jack DeBell, the senior. Some highlights on the board early for Legacy, trying to bring that score to a little bit more of a shot distance. Fossil Ridge looking to answer quickly. That three just rims out. Nice rebound, Devin Sayer. Moving quickly now is the Lightning. Lightning quick three. That three was fast as lightning, but doesn't quite fall down. Rebound going to Mishak. Mishak looking quickly now. Leone, your point leader now for Fossil Ridge, and he just dishes it to Randall, who does a nice little dunk. 13-7 now is your score. Bringing it back down, Sayer. Leading his Lightning. He's trying to set up a good screen here and a nice play in the paint. Layup no good. A nice fight for the basketball, but ultimately Randall with the rebound, and Fossil Ridge trying to move quickly, not giving Legacy any time to settle, and a nice three there goes down. That's going to be number 23, Dominic Leone. And again, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, your points leader, 6 points so far tonight, is Dominic Leone. That mid-range J, no good. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left to go here as Fossil Ridge continues to move quickly. Only one timeout taken so far in this game. Fossil Ridge trying to fight for that rim. Kind of hard. Leone going down to the ground. May have had some contact. He's going to go up for two. Leone, first time he's been at the line tonight. Free throw percentage, 61%. You judge by the odds and say he makes it here. First one good. And some changes here for the Lightning. We got number 34 checking in. That's Will Thurston, and 2 Isaac Ward coming into the game. Try to do a little change here is Legacy and Coach Clay trying to get his boys a little bit more movement up and down the court. Nice little handle there. Spin move going up for the layup. Can't complete the highlight. Good rebound there from Brock Mishak. Mishak, he's grabbing the rebounds all over tonight. Driving hard in the paint. Nice little turnaround. Jay, he's got it. That's Ty Brown, and you know it. He shoots from downtown, mid-range, and all around. 19-7 now, Fossil Ridge. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Legacy continuing to move quickly with the basketball. Noticing that with these teams, it's very good fast-paced basketball as that mid-range J by Bryce Spradling goes in. And Bryce Spradling, a standout junior that coaches talked very highly of him before this game as we talked down on the court. As Fossil Ridge gets a nice little layup there. That's, as you know, Nick Randall. 32, the big. He's been very important to this Fossil Ridge team, leading his team in rebounds and blocks. Legacy driving hard into the paint. Can't quite get that one to fall, and his buddy can't quite bring it down. Isaac Ward was looking for the rebound, but Fossil Ridge just a little bit quicker. And as always, it's Randall. Just if it's underneath the rim, you give it to the big. 23-19 now is our score. Or excuse me, 23-9, not 19. Apologize. Nice little dish into the paint there. Layup, Jack DeBell, the senior. DeBell, he's got 10.3 points per game. He's going to look to show out here tonight, help his team get a nice dub. Bringing it back down is Fossil Ridge. Brock Mishak bringing it around town, and the three no good. 2, Isaac Ward bringing it back across the timeline for the Lightning. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Fast-paced basketball. We like to see it, ladies and gentlemen. We told you it was going to be a good day for it. Lightning can't quite find his shot, looking for his teammate. That one doesn't fall. Good rebound there by Randall. Fossil Ridge starting to take their time now, knowing they only got 30 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. They want to kill some clock. Legacy not tightening up the defense quite yet. That's Brandon Donch on the defense there. As that ball goes out to the side, we get another change. Got Ethan Wise and Brandon, 23, Jack DeBell checking back into the game for the Lightning. 14 seconds left to go. Inbound on their own side of the court, bringing it back in. Jack DeBell on the defense. Good defense here from Legacy. They're not wanting to allow another point here to end this first quarter, but Fossil Ridge, they're going to fight hard and doesn't get it after the buzzer. So it's going to be 23-11. Fossil Ridge, they're up top early here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching Colorado High School basketball on the NFHS Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching NFHS Network. This is 5A state quarterfinals on NFHS. Right now, our first matchup of the day, Fossil Ridge versus Legacy. Fossil Ridge, second-ranked team in the state. Legacy, 26th. They've had quite the tournament, and they've had quite the bracket-busting season. If you had anything set up at the beginning of this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, Legacy is the reason that bracket is no longer good. And that first basket is going to count. They're going to go ahead and send number 34, Will Thurston, to the line. Matthew Bolt, the guilty party on that shooting foul, and getting some talking here from the Fossil Ridge head coach, Matt Johansson. Trying to get some clarification on what was going on, and I believe they did take away that point, so it's going to be 23-11 at that shot. Oh, they only gave him the 1 point, so I'm not sure what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We finally got a scoreboard fix. 23-13 is how we're going to begin this second quarter here. 24-13. We got some problems on the box score. We will get you the right score here, ladies and gentlemen, in just 1 second as Fossil Ridge get a nice bucket there. Legacy moving back down the court. Isaac Ward for the Lightning now across the timeline. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to go, and I believe we got the right score now. 25-14 is our score. Fossil Ridge is leading Legacy Lightning. The SaberCats playing some fast-paced, hard-fought basketball. The defense has been at the show for today. If you're a fan of the nitty-gritty basketball, or bully ball, some may call it, today, this first matchup is your bread and butter. Ethan Wise showing off the handles, trying to drive into the paint, finally dishing out to his fellow Lightning, but that one doesn't fall. That's going to go back to Brock Mishak. Mishak, another rebound, throwing it back down to the court. Can't quite get the layup. Will Hemme missing it. Going back the other way, Brandon Domsch. Domsch has to stop, put on the brakes, and look for his Lightning. 23, Jack DeBell, looking to shoot down, rolling down like thunder, but can't quite get it to fall. Basketball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Fossil Ridge ball. Coming onto the floor for the SaberCats, Dominic Leone. Leone, 7 points in that first quarter. He wants to tack on to the total. Bringing it across the timeline, of course, is Mishak. Down to Bolt. Bolt in the corner here. Not sure what he wanted to do with it. Hemme looking back down to Mishak. Mishak back to Hemme. Legacy playing some good defense, and there's the steal. Jack DeBell looking for a nice layup. Got it! A nice little dribble and in. 6 minutes, 7 seconds left to go. 25-16 is your score. Legacy looking to get a little heat check here and maybe climb back into this game with a bit of a run. 5 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here in the first half. Fast-paced basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Got to keep up here. Fossil Ridge moving quickly. Nice little layup there. That's going to be set by Leone. Leone just adding to his total once again. He's got 9 now for the night. Isaac Ward, he's met with some resistance. He's going to need some help passing it back down with the Legacy. Now the Legacy Lightning, this is what they've done all year. When they can't quite find their open shot, they're not afraid to pass around the world and get everybody hands on the ball. Fossil Ridge, they're more known for this fast-paced basketball, and they're just trying to get it down the court and get whatever points they can get, and you can see how that's benefited them this entire season. It's why they only have one loss on the season, ladies and gentlemen. 29-16 now is our score. That three just short off the rim, but the Legacy Lightning retain possession, but can't quite get it. A block there from Randall, but still, Legacy fighting hard for that basket. They finally get it to fall in. As we were saying, ladies and gentlemen, got a grabbing foul there on number 23, Jack DeBell of the Legacy Lightning. It's going to send number 3, Brock Mishak, up to the line. He's had a pretty decent trip up to the line this season, 82% from the free throw stripe. Lots of changes here. Bryce Spradling coming in. Christian Ringy coming in for Legacy Lightning. Colin Hayes, a new body out there for the SaberCats. Legacy 18-8 on this season. They've had their struggles, but once they got into the postseason, that's when it's really clicked. It's a team that can stay tight together, and their coaches praise the leadership from their seniors. That layup no good. 31-18 here. Nice little mid-range J, and that one falls. Brock Mishak just absolutely turning it up tonight in the Coliseum. He had All-State honors mention back in 2021, trying to add something to his 2021-2022 season. Legacy moving now quickly with the basketball, and they've had to fight hard throughout this tournament. This isn't something they're not used to. We'll see what happens here as we get closer to the end of this game with the Lightning, as Lightning seems to be getting a bit more control. As I say that, an interception there from Mishak going the other way, the SaberCats. But a nice block and a save, but I believe he's still going to get called on the foul. That's Spradling. Going to go ahead and send Mishak up to the line. Spradling trying to do whatever he can to keep the score as close to where it's at as possible. As we were saying, Mishak, 82% from the free throw stripe, doing rather well today. And the SaberCats, we were talking about their one loss of the season. That's only come from the defending state champions, Thunder Ridge. Since then, they've gotten on a 19-game win streak. 14 of those games they've won by double digits. And, of course, one of those wins was over this Legacy Lightning, and Legacy trying to repay the favor and maybe get another dub here tonight. Legacy going to go ahead and call another timeout. Our score, 35-18, 3 minutes, 58 seconds left to go here in the first half at the Coliseum. Don't go anywhere. We got more for you. We're going to come back on NFHS Network. Welcome back to the Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cole Smith. Glad to have you joining this actually all-day take-out here by announcer for our games today. Joined by Tyler Schaefer, Zach Johnson. We're all here. We're all joining you. We're all ready for some high school basketball. It's good one so far. Also, Ridge, SaberCats, they are leading Legacy Lightning 35-18. Legacy's going to take it back here off the timeout. Legacy, they've had a good job. They've done a good job moving the basketball, playing some team ball. Just had a little bit of hard time finishing there, and some miscommunication there had Ethan Wise, I believe, looking for J.C. Stelling. J.C. Stelling, a player to watch for Legacy Lightning, 10.5 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game. Smart basketball player, just some miscommunication from Lightning. Good defense here from Legacy, not letting Fossil Ridge get the easy bucket, but still called for the foul, and they're going to go ahead and send Mishak back to the line. Apologize, that's 23, Dominic Leone. Heading up to the line, Leone. 11 points so far today, leading your Fossil Ridge SaberCats, getting an extra job as the captain of the team. That's a junior as well. 11 points, 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 11 Leone 6.6 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. Decided to have a hot night tonight. If you picked the under on Leone, I apologize. Legacy now looking to answer 36-18. Oh, good block there from Fossil Ridge. They're going to move quickly off the fast break now. Looking for his man, number 5, but can't quite get him. That's Devin Sayer. Or no, excuse me, Bryce Wyatt for Fossil Ridge. Go ahead and say that was out on Legacy. Give that ball back to White. Another chance here for the SaberCats. Inbounding this basketball is Leone. Looking quickly for the nice 3 from Meshach. That one just off the front of the rim. Good rebound there from the Lightning. Going back the other way is number 5, Devin Sayer. Sayer, nice pass out to the edge. Getting Will Thurston. Will Thurston hungry for the paint. Can't quite get the bucket. Going back the other way now for the SaberCats. 36-18. Nice defense there from Legacy, but goes out of bounds. That's going to be blue ball. Great job there from Brandon Domsch. Got his hand on the basketball, forcing it out of bounds. Did touch the foot of a Fossil Ridge basketball player. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Scores right where it's at, 36-18. Legacy doing a good job tightening up the defense. Now let's turn some of those into buckets. Fossil Ridge doing their part on the defensive side of the floor. Moving quickly in the one-handed jam. Dominic Leone. 38-18 now for the SaberCats. Foul there on Legacy. Going to give the ball back to Fossil Ridge. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here. Bryce Wyatt now with the basketball, a junior off the bench, trying to get some points up in this game. That layup no good, but still gets some help from Randall and another rebound, but the Lightning, good job grabbing the third chance bucket. Back the other way now. We got Ringy. Back to 34. Thurston, again, hungry for the paint, and he's got it with a nice under-the-hand layup. Showing off the skills. Thurston, the junior. Driving hard into the paint. Looking for another bucket is Fossil Ridge. It's going to be 40-20. 20-point game now for Legacy. Fossil Ridge slowly but surely just extending that lead with points and threes when they can grab them. Just taking the easy buckets as soon as they're available at the fast break. Fossil Ridge moving super quickly. Great eyes down the floor as showcased here. Looking for Dominic Leone. And that third chance bucket going back down. 42-20. 65 seconds left to go here in the first half. Quick shot. That one just off the back of the rim. Good rebound there from the Fossil Ridge SaberCats looking quickly. And a nice defensive block from Devin Sayer, number 5 of Legacy, coming back down with eyes on Nick Randall. Lightning finally starting to key up their bigs, moving quickly down the court. Fossil Ridge SaberCats, they got a lot of big guys on there, a lot of tall kids, but they can move quickly. Super athletic is Fossil Ridge. Legacy waiting for the proper play to set up, waiting for that just open screen from the Fossil Ridge defense. Looking to pass around the world. Nope, going back down to that far wing. Back down into the paint. Nice little layup there from Ethan Wise. Keeping it a 20-point game. Fossil Ridge now, 25 seconds left to go in the first half. End of the first quarter, they held on to the basketball. We'll see what they do here, see if they want to kill clock. 18 seconds, they're going to take their time, passing the ball back and forth. Will Hemme with it now. Sayer on the defense, taking the hard screen. Wide open, Dominic Leone. That one can't fall, but the second chance points, got it! A nice little running layup from Ty Brown. Excellent observation there, and Legacy looking for the full court shot. They can't grab it. 44-22 is your score in the first half. We got 2 more quarters to go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. All the excitement will be back on the NFHS network in just a moment. DeBell, he's your points leader for the Legacy Lightning. And going over across the page, Fossil Ridge the SaberCats, Brock Mishak. He's got 7 total rebounds, all defensive rebounds, 9 points on today. Dominic Leone leading the game with 14 points. Absolute stud out there on the floor tonight. Leone, he only averages 6.6 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. He's a 61% free throw shooter. He's made 8 threes so far on the year, but he's absolutely turned it on. Now, what's interesting, too, off of the first half, your total rebounds were controlled by Fossil Ridge, 22-11, but points off turnovers, Legacy, the Lightning, lead Fossil Ridge 7-3. The problem, Legacy can't seem to quite get their second and third chance opportunities off the backboard. We'll see what they can do here tonight. Glad to have you here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to kick off the third quarter here. Tip-off, I should say. 8 minutes up on the board. Both teams with their starters back out there on the court. That's Mishak, Brown, Leone, Hayes, Randall for Fossil Ridge. Ringy, Wise, Stelling, DeBell, and Spradling out there for Legacy. Legacy in the blue and gold stripes on the right side of the court. Fossil Ridge with the white, black, and forest green highlights on the left side of the court, inbounding on the side here. Brock Mishak looking to take the inbound here from Dominic Leone. Mishak, as we were saying, one of our rebounds leaders so far tonight's game. 7 total on the game. Surprising, too, as Nick Randall, he's had one heck of a game himself. That shot in by Brown. Going back the other way, Legacy trying to get something quick up on the board. They've had a hard time moving in this game. They need to get some kind of heat check over Fossil Ridge if they want to start climbing back into this one. Longest run so far of the game, 13-2. Fossil Ridge leading that one, and that's why we got this lead so big here. But Legacy looking to come out with a little bit more fight here. Nice rebound there, grabbed by Isaac Ward. Going back the other way, Legacy looking to set up a play, moving around the Lightning. Lots of players moving quickly with their feet, trying to get everybody with the ball. Corner shot, doesn't want to take it, moves around the screen, decides to take a mid-range J, but ultimately deflected. Looks like Dominic Leone may have got some fingertips on that one. Going down hard the other way, Brock Mishak trying to add a couple more points to his scoreboard. Back down, Lightning with the basketball. Some slower pace here from Legacy. Fossil Ridge, it appears they still want to keep that fast pace. Don't slow down. Gas to the metal. Pedal to the metal, I should say. Nice little second chance points there from Ethan Wise, getting his own shot. Nice little rebound back in. 49-24 is our score. Back down the other way, taking his time is Mishak. Mishak looking for the screen, trying to set it around Dominic Leone. Leone, he can't find anything. Looking for another man, driving hard into the paint. Randall can't quite get that to fall. Apologize, Colin Hayes looking for the layup there. That's going to send him up to the line. Foul called on Jack DeBell of Legacy. 5 minutes, 58 seconds here to go. Just a little over 2 minutes played so far here in the third quarter. 49-24 is our score. First free throw can't fall. Colin Hayes, 70% from the free throw line. He's a good free throw shooter. Second one finally falls in. Also, like to shout out the fans that have showed up for Legacy and Fossil Ridge. The Legacy fans getting a little rowdy right below us here, not afraid to let their voices be known. Love to see the school hype up the crowd, or hype up the team when they're trying to climb back into this game here in the late third quarter. Corner three there from Fossil Ridge falls. Tyler Brown from downtown. We called his name a lot in the first quarter. He's wanting to hear his name a couple more times here in the third. Lightning, quick mid-range J. That one just rims out, robbed from the net. Jack DeBell, he's going to want that one back here as Mishak comes back around the timeline. DeBell on the defense. Nice little pass in the paint. Nobody around him. Nick Randall just going right underneath the net, getting a nice little 2 points there. 55-24 is our score. Fossil Ridge on a 6-point run here. Legacy looking for the heat check. That three can't quite fall. Fossil Ridge looking to add a couple more points here. Going back the other way, Meshach. Fossil Ridge noticing they're taking a little bit more time now. That fast pace we saw to open up this game has gone down considerably, possibly because of the high lead at this point. Nice little layup there. Number 23, Dominic Leone, looking to solidify the Fossil Ridge lead here. Legacy not sure what to do with the basketball, trying to set up a screen, trying to get his man around the world and in. Got it. Bryce Spradling. Spradling looking to get down the court quickly now is with Fossil Ridge, getting that quick three. They can't get it. Legacy now back on the turnaround. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Legacy, nice little screen, corner three. That went down and in. Ethan Wise, the senior. The senior guard showing off his skills. That's going to be adding to his 3-point total of the year. He's only had 16 so far on the season. He's been showing out too in the postseason. Most of those threes, ladies and gentlemen, have been in tournament competition. Another missed shot there from Fossil Ridge. Legacy looking to take more advantage of it. Devin Sayer now with the layup. Got it. 57-31. Watch out. Here come the Lightning. 3 minutes, 26 seconds, still quite a bit of lead to go here. Don't want to get anybody too excited, but Legacy starting to tighten up and play some very good basketball here. Nice little defensive stand there. Get the arms up. Let them smell the armpits for Legacy. Ball going back down the court. Lightning looking to get another 2 points. Misses the handle, but a nice three. Money. Lethal. Ice in his veins, whatever you want to call it. His name is Ethan Wise. Going back the other way now, Meshach with it. Nice little screen there. That three can't fall. Legacy now with another opportunity. Going back with it is Devin Sayer, number 5. Back to Wise. Wise at the top of the key, looking to set a screen, trying to get DeBell over there. DeBell finally with the basketball once again. He goes for a three. Jack DeBell, your key 3-point shooter, 45, only 37% actually. Still one of your leaders on the Legacy Lightning and absolutely sinking it. We're back to a 20-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout. We'll be back here on the NFHS Network in just a moment. Welcome back to the Denver Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Smith joining you here alongside my crew, Tyler Schaefer, Zach Johnson. Glad to be bringing you some 5A grade 8 basketball. Good one here. Lightning, Legacy coming back, trying to fight for their lives here. It's now just a 20-point game where we were beginning the second half, 57-37. If you remember, the third quarter started, 44-24. Fossil Ridge coming off the timeout. Needed to give Legacy a little bit of a heat check themselves. Legacy trying to get a little bit more of a lead there as the SaberCats finally crack down and get some more points and shut down the run from Legacy. Nice little corner shot. Doesn't want to take it, however. That layup going back out to the other corner, but gets tipped. Legacy fighting hard for the basketball. That mid-range shot don't go. It's an avalanche of bodies underneath the rim. Who touched it last? They're going to call White on touching the basketball last. That's going to go ahead and give it to Legacy inbounding on the left side of your television screens. Oh, he wasn't waiting for it. Bad inbound pass there. Fossil Ridge looking to take advantage. Corner shot, doesn't want to take it. Waiting for his other men. That's Mishak. Mishak can't get it to fall. The Lightning try to get the rebound, but unintentionally throw it to the white team. That rebound, good, going back down the other way. Jack DeBell. Another quick shot here. Legacy trying to get a shot up. Wise can't quite get it to fall. Needed to take a couple steps up forward before that shot could even get there. 1 minute, 22 seconds left to go here. 59-37 is our score. Couple missed shots to come out of the timeout here. Fossil Ridge is the only bucket since calling the timeout. Matthew Bolt with it, going back the other way, trying to get it into the paint. That's Randall. Randall, he lives in the paint, and he dies in the paint. That's a good 2 points there for the Fossil Ridge SaberCats. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Moving quickly now is Legacy, 61-37. They need a big bucket here to take it into the fourth quarter. 51 seconds. That pass unintentionally tipped and goes out of bounds. I believe the SaberCats are going to take it in on the side. Coming in for the SaberCats, we got Will Hemme, number 34, Mac Bastide coming into the game. For Legacy, we got number 23, Jack DeBell, and 13, J.C. Stelling. J.C. Stelling, our player to watch for Legacy. 46 seconds left to go, and as we know, Fossil Ridge is going to look to kill clock. They want to make sure they get the last say. That pass, trying to get it out of the paint, back around the rim. They can't quite get it. Going around town and in. That's number 23, Dominic Leone. Getting a couple more points to his massive total. 18 points on the night. 23 seconds left to go. Legacy looking to have the last word. Legacy driving hard into the paint. That shot no good, but he gets fouled going up there. That foul's going to be called on Matthew Bolt, the guilty party. Heading up to the line, just confirming, number 24. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. 23, Jack DeBell. Jack DeBell, 64% from the free throw line, trying to get his Legacy Lightning team back up top here. They're 18-8 on the season. They've had an excellent postseason so far, winning last week over the Regis Jesuit Raiders, 51-47, 4-point game. They're wanting to make this one just as close, hopefully, if not, bring this lead down just a little bit more and get it within striking distance. Fossil Ridge looking for that corner three at the buzzer, and they can't quite get it to fall. Now we got 3 quarters down. 1 quarter left to go, ladies and gentlemen, for a spot in the Final Four. Game 1 of our Elite 8 tournament is almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back to wrap it up in the fourth quarter on the NFHS Network. Welcome back to the Denver Coliseum, and thank you to the PA announcer giving us a little bit of a shout-out on the NFHS Network. Glad to have you here, especially if you didn't want to make that trek out in the icy rain and the cold. Beautiful climate here in Denver Coliseum. We got Fossil Ridge basketball versus the Legacy Lightning. One spot available at the end of this game for the Final Four. We'll see who gets to punch their ticket.
Foul goes against number 10, Tyler Brown. His first, team second. In for Legacy, number 5, Devin Surf. Replacing Ward.
Blocking foul there. Inbound going to be for Legacy. J.C. Stelling looking to get it into his fellow Lightning. Back out around the top. That's Thurston. Thurston now with it. He likes going down into the paint, but a nice 3 here. Good! Devin Sayer. Talked to his coaches about the senior Devin Sayer, and they just had all your typical coaching stuff. Good player, good work ethic, strong leader. Nice little layup there from Fossil Ridge to answer the 3. Sayer now back with the basketball. 65-41 is our score. A lot of work here for Legacy if they want to keep their hopes alive here in the 21-22 season. Deep 3 there. That one just off the front of the rim. Good rebound there from Bastide. Bastide looking to move down the court. Hard foul there, but not called. They're going to let him play. Fossil Ridge looking to get this basketball to Bastide, but can't quite get the layup. Legacy fighting hard for the ball and gets the steal. That steal going to be given to Thurston at the end of this game. And a deep pass looking for his man DeBell just over the tips of his fingers. That's going to go out of bounds, down almost out of the arena here. Got to get that basketball back. Going back the other way is going to be the Fossil Ridge SaberCats. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this game moves on to the G62 bracket of the tournament. If you are all of you paying attention at home, we'll get to see who they play in our next game coming up after this one. It's going to be Chaparral and Eagle Crest. That game tips off at 2 o'clock later today. 67-41 is our score. Legacy now with a nice little layup, making the score 67-43. Going back out the other way. Jabel on defense. Legacy trying to tighten it up, trying to get it back from Bastide, but Bastide gives it to his fellow Sabercat. Nice little layup there. Third chance points now for the Sabercats. That one doesn't go in. Fourth chance points. That one doesn't go in. Legacy finally getting the rebound. That one going down to Devin Sayer, one of the shorter players out on the court. He's still getting rebounds. DeBell now with it. Deep three. He's just taking a shot. That one can't quite fall. Rebound going to Bolt. Bolt now moving quickly now with Hemi. Hemi number 1 trying to move quickly in the paint. Can't quite find it. Giving that one to Bastide. Bastide can't quite get the layup to fall. Legacy looking for the basketball. Caught him by surprise. Moving quickly now. Trying to get a little bit of the end of that fast break. Still fouled. That's Brandon Domp. She's going to go to the free throw stripe.
Sends Brandon Domp to the line to shoot 2.
Dominic Leone, the guilty party on that foul, ladies and gentlemen. First shot good. 5 minutes, 33 seconds here. Some changes out on the court, mostly for the Sabercats here. Got Mishak coming back out into the game, and Nick Randall, the man living under the paint, come back out for the Sabercats. JC Stelling also out there for Legacy Lightning. JC Stelling, the senior. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go before we wrap up this one and decide who wins their ticket to the Final Four. 67-45, Fossil Ridge with the big lead. They've had most of the lead. There's only been one lead change this entire game. That was back in the first quarter. Fossil Ridge moving nicely with the basketball here, trying to dive it into the paint, but can't quite get it. Finds his fellow Sabercat, looking for second chance points, looking for third chance points, but gets fouled. I don't believe they're going to give him the points, however. Going to go to the charity stripe for 2. Bryce Spradling, the guilty party for the Lightning. As we were saying, Brock Mishak had all-state honorable mention from Max Preps in 2020-2021, having an excellent senior season. 20 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game, 82% from the free throw stripe, but that second shot doesn't quite go in. It's going to stay 68-45. Another foul here. It's going to go ahead and send the Lightning down to their charity stripe. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in this one. As we were saying, ladies and gentlemen, this game will advance to the G62 portion of your state brackets for all of you following at home. Their opponent will be decided between Chaparral and Eagle Crest. That is our next game here on the NFHS Network. Be sure not to go anywhere. Myself, Cole Smith, Tyler Schaefer, Zach Johnson, we're here all day. We're talking some basketball, talk Colorado hoops with you, see who gets a chance to taste that championship later on next week. That basketball mishandled, going out of bounds. Legacy will take it in from the side.
Into the game for Legacy, number 3, Christian.
Got a change here. The Lightning going to send in Christian Ringy, the junior point guard. And again, he's been a standout point guard. Got to talk to Coach Connor Clay of the Legacy Lightning before this game. Really had a lot to say about Christian Ring. He said he was a great leader, great player. Looking forward to see what he does the rest of this season and next season. 68-47 here is our score. 4 minutes, 44 seconds left to go. Fossil Ridge looking to kill clock and take as much time as they can before filling in the basket. That shot doesn't want to take it, throws it down into the paint. Second chance points going down. Rebound grabbed by Legacy. Great job there by Brandon Donch. Into the corner, nothing there. Crowd getting a little rowdy here from the Legacy side of things. Love to hear it. Still cheering on their squad down here late in the fourth quarter. Reaching the half point of this game as Sayer gets a nice little layup there, driving it in mid-range J. 68-49 is our score. Holding on to the basketball, Brock Mishak. Brock Mishak, he's had one heck of a game himself. 12 points so far tonight. At the half, he had a handful of rebounds, leading the team, I should say, 7. Has absolutely added to that total here in the second half. Back out to the top of the keys, Bastide. Bastide looking for Randall. Randall not sure what to do with it, giving it back out to Ty. Ty dishing it back out to Bastide. Bastide can't quite find anything underneath the rim, and Fossil Ridge just passing the basketball around, making sure everybody touches it. Killing clock as well. Killed a nice little minute there with that possession. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Legacy, not a ton of urgency, but you can still see there's a demand on the court for points. As Legacy tries to fight hard for this basket, can't quite get the rebound. Fossil Ridge moving quickly. He's Mishak trying to get the highlight play underneath the rim. Layup can't quite fall. Goes out of bounds. Legacy basketball going the other way now. Not going to be leading it is Devin Sayer. Devin Sayer, he's had an excellent time at the free throw stripe this season as well, with a nice 69% at the free throw stripe. Hasn't quite gotten there today. Corner three shot there for Fossil Ridge. That one can't fall, but the second chance points are up and in. Ty Brown. Not shooting from downtown, but he can take it into town anytime he wants. Legacy looking to make a big change here. They got about a full court change, it looks like, coming up at the next timeout. Hopefully they can get a quick score here. Sayer with it, dishing it back out into the corner. Wide open three, got it. Jack DeBell, the senior, looking to add a couple more points here, and you can definitely tell some of the energy in this basketball game has slowly died out with their score, 70-52, with just under 2 minutes left to go in this game. It appears Fossil Ridge will move on, punch that ticket into the Final Four, as we get a nice another three there from Mishak. Tacking on to his score, 17 points now, his total on the night. And Fossil Ridge, they'll be waiting patiently, but not too long. They'll find out their opponent at the end of our next game, once again, at 2 o'clock. Eagle Crest, Chaparral. Number 3 ranked Chaparral will be taking on number 6 ranked Eagle Crest. And Legacy, they're going to go ahead and get the starters off the court and let some other guys get a chance here and some playoff basketball and do what they can do. It's been a long, hard season for this Legacy Lightning team, but it should not be with any disappointment. They should be extremely proud of what that team has been able to do. They were able to get a nice win over Regis Jesuit, busting people's brackets, and they even busted people's brackets early, beating Far North High School. I'm not sure how many people really picked them to win that football or basketball game. Then they go on and take on Horizon, number 7th ranked in the state. Legacy just defeats them 26-7. I mean, Legacy has had an absolutely incredible 2022 season, nothing to be shy about. And it just falls short going against the 2nd-ranked team in the state. And, of course, the SaberCats, their only loss of the season coming from the defending state champions, Thunder Ridge. They're going to want that rematch, and they want it just as bad as we all do to see the best matchup possible here in the Colorado State playoffs. 39 seconds left to go here. 75-52, timeout called Fossil Ridge. Go ahead and take a quick timeout. When we come back, nope, we'll go ahead and keep it here. Talk about this game a little bit. As we said, 39.2 seconds left to go. Your point leader for Fossil Ridge, Dominic Leone, 18 points on the night. He has had an absolutely fantastic game, and as we said, only averages 6 points per game. Where this came from on Leone, we hope it continues in this postseason, and he's just doing incredible things out there as Fossil Ridge gets a nice little bucket there from Drew Larson, the junior, trying to get a couple playoff buckets here. Legacy now with their bench trying to get some points up on the board. Moving quickly around, nice little spin. That layup, good. That's going to be Brandon Domsch, the sophomore from Legacy,